Audio Jungle.
Normality not guaranteed, stated JTA. The Jamaica Teachers Association JTA has given the Ministry of Finance until Friday to present an improved wage offer, or normality within the education system will not be guaranteed, according to a letter shared with the Minister of Finance, Favor Williams, on Wednesday. The August 29 deadline is 2 days before school is set to reopen for the 2025-2026 academic year on September 1 and 4 days before the September 3rd general election. The mood among teachers is one of rising militancy, and they are prepared to defend their rights and professional dignity, the letter stated. The JTA indicated that it has summoned into action committee to the meeting on Friday, August 29, 2025 at 1 p.m. The convening of the Action Committee follows a meeting earlier this month with the JTA walkout because of what is described as the government's continued unwillingness to put forward an improved offer. Citing a serious deterioration in thrust following the walkout, the JTA said, "Our delegates have since convened and, given the government's inaction, has unanimously empowered the President to activate the Association's Action Committee. The result is that normalcy within the education system can no longer be guaranteed. It must be emphasized that teachers across the island have been remarkably patient and restrained throughout their entire process. Despite widespread dissatisfaction, we have maintained open lines of communication and made every attempt to arrive at a resolution without disruption in the education system. However, that patience is now exhausted." The JTA called for an improved offer to be immediately presented and a meeting to be called no later than Friday. The JTA cannot overstate the seriousness of this moment. We urge the ministry to act swiftly and decisively. The government's ongoing delay is a clear affront to the teaching profession and a disservice to the nation's students. It is now time to show the respect and regard that Jamaica teachers so justly deserve, the JTA noted. Retired businessman spared the worst in downtown Kingston blaze. Cardell Hilton is counting his blessings after he was spared the worst of a late evening fire that engulfed a building along East Street in downtown Kingston that houses his headstone business. At least one other occupant of the building who was not on hand was not so lucky. The damage was evident as the smoke cleared. Seated some meters from the burning building, clutching a bag of important documents, Hilton told reporters that he was too weak in the knees to stand and watch the emergency crews tackle the fire that reportedly started around 5:40 p.m. "While I was working, I saw the smoke. I stopped work and came out," Hilton said, adding that his wife assisted him to safety. He told reporters that he has owned the building since 2009 and that the business was currently operated by his son, who is away. Hilton was relieved when his wife came to him and said their section was spared. "Me no know what happened. I just see fire. I thank God that the firemen come. Whether fast or slow, me satisfied with them. As so it go, me can't be against them," Hilton said as he spoke with the worker within earshot of the reporters. He said he was sure that the fire did not start in his section because he did not bridge light. The police cornered section of East Street while firefighters battled the blaze and engaged in cooling down operations. Residents of nearby George's Lane were also happy the fire was confined and brought under control. "We did a worry. Me start tell me daughter pack up because me think it did a go come over. Glad it never affect us seriously. We just get the smoke," a resident told reporters. Some of the residents braved the smoke and assisted the firefighters in accessing sections of the building. The Jamaica Fire Brigade is investigating. Data contained in the Planning Institute of Jamaica's Economic and Social Survey Jamaica showed that 1,742 individuals were directly impacted by last year's fire. This represents a 7.1% increase over the previous year. In relation to property loss, the report stated that there was an estimate at about 9 billion, which is about the same as 2023. The figure represents about 3% of the estimated value of property at risk, which stood at 274.6 billion. Non-structural fires decreased by 16.2%, but remain the dominant fire category, accounting for 83.6% of the total number of fires. Special needs institutions are among the beneficiaries of rural school bus system. Special needs institutions are among the beneficiaries of the government's rural school bus system. The Transport Ministry says the system is aimed at advancing equity and inclusive access across the education sector. Phase 1 of the program will officially roll out on September 8, with 60 of the 110 buses serving 55 of the 122 designated rural school routes in all parishes. Students will pay a flat fare of $50 per trip. Speaking at the blessing ceremony, Minister of Transport Darrell Voss announced that 12 of the buses will serve 8 special needs schools in Phase 1, stating that 73 children lost their lives in road crashes since 2022. Mr. Voss pointed out that 12 of those deaths occurred this year. He said the program is essential. Mr. Voss said retrofitting, tire changes, and servicing of the buses have been completed.
This phase will benefit thousands of students from 258 schools island-wide, with 55 of the 122 routes being launched across all parishes, served by 60 of the first 110 buses. The remaining 40 buses will be introduced gradually between September and November, with an additional 10 buses held in reserve to guarantee continuity of service. Importantly, this initiative is inclusive. 12 of these buses will serve 8 special needs schools in Phase 1, with another 2 to be added in Phase 2, with more schools for children with special needs to follow. This ensures that no child, regardless of ability or circumstance, is left behind. We have tested all 122 routes and retrofitted for Jamaica's safety needs. Doors moved to the left side from the right side, and of course, all brand new tires replaced and full servicing completed. They are equipped with GPS tracking accessible to parents, speed limiters, onboard surveillance cameras, geofencing, and a cashless payment system. This means that for the first time, parents will be able to monitor their children's movement to and from school, providing peace of mind and an extra layer of security.
Kingston Western Police's persons of interest. Detectives assigned to the Kingston Western Police Division have listed 5 people, including 2 women, as persons of interest in their division. The police believe that these individuals can assist with ongoing investigations into violent crimes committed in the Tivoli Gardens and Lower Denham Town communities on Wednesday, August 27. They are Hussein Fraser, otherwise called Straight Up, of Tivoli Gardens, Kingston 14, Lavon Campbell of Tivoli Gardens, Kingston 14, Devin Austin, otherwise called Bulby, of Chestnut Lane, Kingston 14, and 2 women only known by their aliases. One is known by Chinny and the other known as Chinelle, both of Wellington Street, Kingston 14. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of these persons are asked to contact the Denham Town Criminal Investigation Branch CIB at 876-948-6443, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.